Hi everyone, I thought I would throw together a real quick video just going through the Moodle course a little bit to help you understand the class a little bit better because it can be just a bit confusing with the course content being largely in two different places, one being this Moodle site and then of course also the USI site. So just running through the Moodle page here. Pretty standard stuff to start out with. We'll have some announcements, if any, right here. Here's the course introduction video that I had emailed to you guys, starring yours truly. So if you haven't watched that yet, please do so. It kind of helps frame the class a little bit better. And then also a little forum. Why are you interested in drones? If you'd like to, I'd like to try and get to know you guys a little bit. It's hard to do that online, but if you'd like to post a little bit about why you'd like to take the class and what your plans are with drones, that would be great. But the main course information is all in these different tabs. So I'll just kind of cruise through those real quick. We do have this course information. Please read before starting. So hopefully you've already read this and understand a little bit of the layout of the class. So again, it is a little confusing sometimes. We have the Moodle site, the USI site, and then also to complete the class, you have to take your FAA written test, and that is going to be at a FAA testing center. I cannot give you that test. And the cost of taking the test is unfortunately $160, and that is an FAA fee, nothing to do with us. I do have this quick little quiz for you to take, and it's just so you fully understand what's going on with the class and all that good stuff. So try to get that completed real soon. It probably will take all of 3 minutes to complete. So nothing crazy. Here's the class syllabus. It's downloadable, so you can download that, which is largely all the stuff that's on here. The schedule and the required materials and the grading. Real quick, here's our schedule. So all these modules that are on the USI site, we do have a completion date for them, and that is to keep everyone on track. I know sometimes it's easy with online courses to let things sit a little bit. For the most part, I have them due on Sunday, so basically Sunday at midnight. Because I realize a lot of people like to work on this on the weekends or whatnot. Try to avoid just trying to do it real quick and complete the module and do your quiz and have it done, because as we go through these modules, they get more difficult as we go. So in the beginning, the first module just on UAS Foundation, it's real straightforward and pretty simple. The rest of the course is not going to be like that, especially when we start getting into the elements, which is weather and federal aviation regulations. And this one is on airspace, this operating in the NAS, which is National Airspace System. So those are going to take you a little bit more time and prep work to complete. I've also added for your two textbooks, the Remote Pilot Test Prep and the Complete Remote Pilot Reading Assignments. It kind of looks like a lot, especially when we get into down here. It's like, wow, there's basically 4 chapters I have to read just for this segment. The chapters are pretty small, so it's not like a traditional textbook where they're 50 pages a chapter or something. And they're there to go along with the information that you would have in the USI class. So definitely important, especially to be running through your remote pilot test prep. Just a quick little study tip. What I would do is, let's say you are working on Module 5. So what I would do is go through the USI course or the module, and you don't even have to take the quiz yet, but go through the module online and then read your complete remote pilot assignment, go through the remote pilot test prep book, practice those questions, and then maybe complete the quiz, because it'll help you a lot with that. So try to keep keep things in line, so to speak, where you're using those textbooks along with the module that you're in. You can refer to this to help you out a little bit. Some other your required materials, we already talked about that, your 2 books. Let me know if you have any questions on that, and of course your online USI account. Your grading, made up of the 3 main areas: 20% on-time completion of course material, so watch your schedule. The Moodle quizzes and any tests that we give in class will be 50% of your grade. The FAA written test that you have to take at a FAA testing center is worth 30% of your grade, and we'll talk definitely a lot more about that. And then the different modules, these go along with the USI site. So this first one, I don't have a ton of extra information, but some of the other modules I do. And I'll continue to add things that can help you out. So sometimes I have some extra videos from YouTube, either ones that I found that seem to be helpful, or ones that I make, and also maybe some PDFs on, in this case, aerodynamics. All those things can help you with your studies. It's not easy. In getting this FAA written test done, it's not easy, and you definitely have to put some time and study into it. So. Say for instance, this is module 3, some videos on some of the weather products and weather theory, all those kinds of good things. So definitely check them out when you're in that particular module. If you're starting module 4 on the USI site, go ahead and see what we have in here to help you out with your studying. And then down here I do have when you get ready to actually take your FAA written test, there is a process to get signed up for it and all that good stuff. You do have to do it ahead of time. We'll be talking more about that, but this is information to help you along with it. You have to essentially set up an account in 2 different places. That's the government for you. And then here's the location of at least the nearest FAA testing center is actually in the Parsons-Stulin building, where we have our drone classes and that kind of stuff. We're just lucky that we have one. You can actually take it in different locations around the state, even around the country. It does not have to be at NMC. And really, that's about it for that. And I do have a few extra things, links along the side, even drone news sources. There's a lot of information out there on the drone industry and that kind of stuff, so feel free to check that stuff out. And don't forget the instructor bio. That's the most important part, right? So let me know if you have questions about the Moodle site or anything else, and I will talk to you again shortly. Thanks a lot.